Hello there everyone, welcome back. It's been a while. I feel like I keep making a habit of this. But as you can see by the title of this video, I thought I would come back with a big catch up basically. Life updates, a couple of them, and I thought it'd be nice just to sit down rather than make this like more complicated. Just to sit down and have a chat with you guys about where I've been and what I've been up to, and it can be like a cute, cozy catch up basically. So get comfy, grab a hot drink, coffee, I've got a nice tea, and it's the 2nd of November, so obviously the Christmas mug had to come out. This is a new one. It says ho ho ho, I think it's really cute. It's literally the size of my head. I feel like it's a good hot chocolate mug, but I've got tea in here. I've lit my Christmas candles. Believe me, if I had Christmas chocolates, I'd be eating them as well. Much to my mum's disgust. We had this conversation the other day. I'm already going on a tangent, but does anyone else, like, you know, the big celebrations, heroes, roses boxes? When do you eat them? That's a big question we have in our household, because, and my family, because I will eat them now. Like, I'm surprised I haven't already. I know for a fact my brother's already eaten a tin. But my mum, and when we were growing up, we were never allowed to open them. I think it was Christmas. It was either Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. Which I just think is ages away, because then, like, by the time Christmas comes around, no one wants the chocolates after Christmas Day. Well, I mean, I don't anyway. So, right, with that being said, yeah, I thought I'd come back and we can have a nice little catch up about what's been going on the last couple of months. Is this focused? I can't really... I think it is. Let's hope it is, or I'm going to edit this entire video and realise that I'm not actually in focus. But it is currently Thursday afternoon. It's very grey and stormy and gloomy outside. We currently have that storm, and I can't actually remember what it's called, but we currently have a storm going on. So I thought best time to sit down and chat to you guys. So basically, 2 big life updates. I'm pregnant, surprise. You may have seen I actually uploaded the other day a little YouTube short of our pregnancy announcement video that we put out maybe like a month ago now, I think, on like our social media channels and stuff like that. I'm absolutely over the moon. Like, yeah, let's just dive into that, because I feel like that's the main one, and kind of explains where I've been, to be honest, because I think my last video that I put out was July time. I think it was just after my birthday. Yeah, because I had the birthday vlog. And my birthday was mid-July, it's 14th July, and we found out that we were pregnant on the last day of July. Is that the 31st? I should probably know this, or is it the 30th? Pretty sure it's the 31st of July. That's the day we found out we were pregnant. Honestly, what a month. Oh my god, I'm engaged. Yeah, you don't even know that. I'm gonna put a little video here, or somewhere. So you can see, but we went, oh my god, there's so much to tell you. I feel like I'm diving in loads of different stories. We got engaged in Monaco. We went away for my birthday for, I think, 3 or 4 days. We went to, oh my god, we went to south of France. It was just amazing. Honestly, one of the best trips I've ever had. Like, I've always wanted to go to south of France. I've never been. Alex had organised this whole thing for my birthday. And yeah, we were there for, I think it was 3 days and 4 nights maybe. And it was just incredible. Like, you know, when you see things online, how I described it was like, it was literally like Mamma Mia. And if you know me, you know Mamma Mia is my favourite thing, and like, I'm just obsessed with it. So, oh my gosh, it was amazing. We got engaged on my birthday. Really didn't see it coming. Before we went away, I spoke to some of my friends and I was like, you know, like you do, like Alex and I have spoken about it before, and poor Alex, the last few times we've been away, I've been like, I think it's happening. Like, you just, I don't know, you just kind of think about it in your head. So I had actually spoken to some friends before we went away, and I was like, do you know what, there's just like little bits and bobs that kind of, nothing he did actually. So many people said this to me, like, was he acting differently? Did he seem nervous? Like, not at all. He literally seemed his exact self, his same normal self. So he gave nothing away, but it was more like, when I said to people we were going away for my birthday, they were like, oh, is it like your 30th? And I said, no, 27th. And they were kind of like, oh, it's quite a big like birthday for your 27th, no? And I was like, I don't know, I guess, but like we kind of wanted to tie it in to a summer holiday anyway. And then there was just like little bits and bobs that family and friends had said about like places we were going, and I don't know, basically something in my head switched and I was like, oh, I think it's gonna happen, like I think it's happening. And then we went out for dinner. I think it was the first night we were there, and it got brought up. I think Alex said something about my rings, I think. Yeah, that was it. And then he said, oh, you just need a ring for this finger. And I was like, oh, that's down to you. And then we kind of spoke about it, and he was so convincing. He literally was like, it's not happening on this trip, you know, there's things we were like, we want to buy a house, blah, blah, blah. And I just completely believed him. And yeah, it literally happened 3 days later. Apparently he said he was going to do it on a hike that we went on, and it was one of those like typical Instagram versus reality places. Like when he'd googled it beforehand, it was like you could see everything, like blue skies, you could see the whole of Monaco. It was stunning. But we went on a really, really cloudy and overcast evening, and we could barely see in front of us. So yeah, poor Alex, I think, had other ideas for that hike. But yeah, it happened on the beach, the most stunning beach, like so quiet as well. We actually found a really, really quiet area. I think there was probably like 5 other people there. And we were setting up his phone because he does the 1 second of the day. He's done that for years. So we were setting it up, and it happened then, and we got it on camera, and it's, oh, it feels like a long time ago now, probably because that was during a heat wave and it's now, like I say, stormy outside. But yeah, so I'm engaged. This is very exciting. And then yeah, fast forward 2 weeks, we found out we were pregnant, which we are both just so completely over the moon, and I don't even have any words to express how happy we both are. Like, this is something we've both wanted for such a long time, and I can dive into that on another video if that's what you want to see. But yeah, we were trying for a baby for a little while, and I'm sure, like, if any of you have been trying to conceive, you kind of know the journey's ups and downs, and it kind of at one stage felt like it was never going to happen, but it did. And I'm currently 4.5, nearly 5 months pregnant, and we are due in April, early April, so lovely spring baby, and I just could not be more excited. Like, oh my goodness, that's such a good cup of tea. One thing I will say about myself is I feel like I make a pretty good cup of tea. I never used to be, this is a Yorkshire tea, I never used to be a tea kind of girl. Like, I think I only got into it about 6 months ago, and now I love it. Like, I just love a cup of tea. It all started off because I enjoy, this is so typical of me, I enjoy dipping biscuits in it, so that's why I would have a cup of tea, but now I actually just like the taste of it. So basically, obviously we found out we were pregnant at the end of July, and my sickness kicked in around week 8, so I'd obviously taken like a pause on YouTube around then anyway, for other reasons. But yeah, my sickness started at like week 8, and it went on for about 6 or 7 weeks, quite a long time. I only had it in the evening, so I do count myself very lucky. I know I could have had it a lot worse, but yeah, I just went a little bit quiet online, also just because it was so hard to talk about the one thing in our lives that was like the most exciting and like biggest thing going on. It was so hard not to mention it. Like, even on Instagram, it was just really hard to hide like the bump as well, and just something that I was desperate to tell everyone. So I kind of went a bit quiet, which obviously then led to YouTube as well. And I don't know about you, but I love watching, like, the kind of videos I watch on YouTube are like family vlogs and like just really cozy homey things with like mums and babies. I just love it, like vlogs like that. And I've always wanted to do that, like it's something I always thought I would do. So I kind of thought like now would be the best time to come back. Like it's November, which is my favourite season, is just beginning. There's so many exciting things up and coming. Like we had a trip to Mums and Papas the other day. I didn't actually vlog any of it, but we brought a lot of our nursery furniture, so obviously there's going to be like the nursery renovation and little bits and pieces that we buy. Our gender reveal, we find out our gender in literally 3 weeks and 2 days. So I'll obviously film that and show you guys. So yeah, I basically just thought now would be a good time to come back. There's so many things to show you. Me and my friend are going to Haskins in a couple of weeks, which is going to be such a cozy vlog. I'm definitely going to film that to look at like all their Christmas stuff, because all their Halloween stuff will be gone. You know what Haskins is like, their Christmas stuff will probably be out by now. So yeah, I'm basically putting it out there that I'm going to come back. I know I did this before. So you're all probably like, here we go again. I think now just feels like the right time, you know, it's a new chapter in my life and I cannot wait to take you all along with me. We're still in our house that you would have seen before, that we absolutely love. We're going to be staying here for a while. We honestly love this place, and it's a 3-bed, so we're in no rush to move. Obviously we'll have plenty of room with the baby. In terms of the engagement, so many people have asked when we're getting married. And like, will we get married before baby, after baby? And our plan has always been to get married after baby. Like I have always said I will be more than happy to have a long engagement. And I'm literally talking like 4 or 5 years. I've just, you know, weddings are extortionate. Like I've briefly, and I mean very briefly, looked into like bits and bobs here and there. Literally skimmed the surface and oh my god. And obviously we do want to buy one day in the future, so yeah, for both of us it was kind of a joint thing. Like our priorities, we really wanted a baby, we really want to buy a house, and then we'll get married after. And I just love the idea of our baby being at our wedding. Like, think how nice that would be, like a little flower girl or a page boy. Yeah, I just love the idea of that. So wedding isn't going to be anytime soon, so don't expect to see any like wedding content. But from here on out, it's going to be cozy, Christmas, baby. It's all coming. It's all coming. But yeah, other than that, I don't think I really have. Other than that, I don't think there's much else to update you on. So I will wrap this up so I'm not sort of sat here rambling for ages. But what have we got coming up that I can tell you about? This weekend we've got a very chilled weekend. I'm meeting some friends on Saturday. We are actually, I think, gonna go and do a little bit of baby shopping. And I want to do like this year, I just really want to get very festive and like do as many like festive things as possible. It was literally Halloween last, well no, the start of this week. So last weekend I had like a massive Halloween baking day and I made so many things Halloween themed. And I don't even really like do Halloween that much, but I'm just trying to make like a massive effort to do loads of festive things. Me and my friend Charlotte have already planned like a nice cozy Christmassy evening where we're gonna like paint Christmas mugs and have lots of yummy food. We've got Christmas markets. Honestly, need I go on, the list is endless. So yeah, I'm really excited to be back. I'm really gonna try my best at being a lot more like, what's the word, frequent on here. I can't promise it's gonna be, you know, weekly, because it probably won't be. But yeah, stay tuned and you'll definitely be seeing a lot of me. It's been so nice to just sit down and talk to you guys and update you on everything that you've missed out on the last few months. Promise there's no more surprises. But yeah, speak to you on the next video and I hope you have a lovely day, weekend, week, whenever you're watching this. Bye guys.